Hello, 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 everyone. I'm over here dancing, had my eyes closed, sitting dancing. And I looked up, I'm like, oh, I had more comments. So my apologies there, my apologies there. So I'm going to try to go through the list really quickly that I can. Pre the live stream starting, Nora the Stock Explorer and Cicelyse were in and had dropped hellos. Church Nelly had dropped her hello and all her links, and then StreamYard just cleared them all out. So hello to Lorna and Church Nelly and Rosa and I am Betty J Gathers. Let's see who else as I scan through. Rhonda, Gwen, Lottie, some of the folks that got me last week. Ciao, Raffaella, Mrs. S, Mrs. S, Mrs. S. Let me see who else as I scroll through. Gloria, how are you? I think I might have missed your name when I was saying hello to everybody prior to the live stream started. I'm not sure. My apologies if I missed you and you were in the chat. Hey, Grace, how are you? Cookies and cream. Let me see who else. Who else? Joan, Mama Jane, Sherry. Um, looking through. Antoinette, Mina, Elaine S. Let me see. Joan, if I didn't say it before. Life's Magical Journey. How are you? How are you? How are you? Let me see. Janice. I think I might be caught up. Francella or Francella. I butcher names, so I apologize up front. Um, don't be offended. I do apologize. Let's see. What else? Oh, hey, Nicole Marie, Life with Nicole Marie. Um, Janice, Vicky, Diane, Tier. Okay, I think I've caught up with everybody that may be wellness with Frugal Mama. Hey, kids, how are you? CMAC, and a G on the app formerly known as. Y'all just have to be over there to see it. All right. I think I got everybody. To all of you here. Hopefully you remember to hit the thumbs up. Those in the clouds, hello to you also. You can hit the thumbs up too. Okay, so let me get over here and get started. Hey, Ruth, how are you? All right. Have my banner going. Let me come over here. I'm going to read the disclaimer. Copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976. Allowances made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, and research. Fair use is a use permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. I'm reading my favorite quote that I do each and every Sussex Saturday. Each of us can change our communities. All of us can change the world. And that is on the Archewell site. Should you so choose to go out there, many of you probably have already seen it and are aware. So, yes. What a week or few weeks we have coming up. So I had posed a question even before knowing that we had some engagements coming up. So, um, I had said, will October be as great for Harry and Meghan? And I was taking that good energy from September and kind of rolling it up into, we're going to move it right into the next month and the next month and the next month. And then lo and behold, we hear that they're going to be in New York City on Tuesday, October 10th. Yay. So we're going to be discussing that a little more. Hey, Cicelyse, I see you in the chat. And it's kind of sweet. Hey, Barbara, how are you? I'm trying to catch everybody. Hopefully, I've gotten everybody. If I've missed your name, please do not be offended. Just say, hi, I'm here. Because I was scrolling and looking, and my eyes sometimes deceive me. So let me get into it. I know Squatty is aware, like the hardcore Squatties. that are in all the live streams. God bless you all because you do support. You support hard and heavy and love you for it. So this week, when we found out, in addition to Harry and Meghan being in coming up on Tuesday, going to be in New York City, also the Invictus Games Foundation spread the news that there's a short film that is on a list of nominees for it's esports. So the link, let me get the link because it is in the description. But let me get the link because you can vote for the Invictus Games short film. There's two parts to the voting. Once you click on the screen, scroll down the page. I had someone ask me, we need the direct link. Just scroll down the page. You're going to come to where you see the, I'm just trying to get the link for you all. Voting ends on Monday the 9th. So if you want to vote, get in there and vote. And I'm just going to drop it there and it should come in. Okay, so speaking of Invictus Games, here's a picture that I saw, and I don't think I shared this one. I happened to see it myself, and I was like, oh, look at Meghan. Okay, so, children, not from chain link fence. Okay. So here is ESI Film Festival Shine a Light on Stories Behind the Screen. So it's going to be on October 20th. Voting ends on the 9th on Monday. So that's why I'm letting you know now so that you can go out there and get your vote on. And it says right here, the vote deadline for the Community Choice Award is midnight BST, Monday, October 9th. So don't wait. Get out there and do your thing. I've already voted. So again, you're going to scroll down. You'll see this screenshot this screen that shows the Invictus Games. You're going to choose your star that you want, 5 preferably, yes. And then you're going to click the OK. And then you go all the way to the bottom of the screen. And then you're going to see, again, a section to fill out. And you're going to select Exploring Esports for Recovery. And then you're going to hit the Submit button. And then the voting has been submitted. Your choice has been submitted. So it's not that difficult. Just click on the link, scroll down the page. Just remember you're giving the rating at the top, and then you scroll at the bottom, and then you select your choice, Exploring Esports for Recovery, for the Invictus Games short film. So I'm very excited, and I do hope Squad turns up and we are able to get that Community Choice Award for this well-deserved short film. Okay. Let me just check comments really quickly. Oh. Hello, SH. How are you? Let me just make sure. Little Mac, how are you? Church Nelly, I had already voted too. I might check and see. Can you vote another day? It didn't say once, but more than likely that's the situation. Oh, and with this awards, I just want to be upfront with it. BAFTA is involved. And so Squad is probably like, oh Lord. I rolled my eyes and was like, ugh. But because it's Invictus is Harry. Yeah. Do I share my personal? I want Squad to show up and show out and really push and vote. But because BAFTA's involved, I just don't think the one that lives in a palace over there, that is, Anyway, okay. I'm just going to keep on moving on down because we're not even in trash time. But if y'all are catching, read between the lines. Thank y'all. Okay. Now, there you go, Lottie. I'm just going to claim it now. Harry would be the winner. Oh, wouldn't that be funny and lovely? That would be justice. Although it is um, another person's work because he's behind the scenes, showing behind the scenes, or as they say, behind the screens. Um, it just would be awesome for them as they, yeah. What is the category again? It's esports. So all of the short films that are listed there are under esports. But when I clicked on the link, it's just scrolling down, and you'll see that it's in each movie or each short film is listed there. But then you have to go all the way to the bottom. But it's called Exploring Esports. Yes, for so. All right. Hey Sam, how are you? Good to see you. Ah. Oh, where did that go? Gwen, you're ready for trash time already, aren't you? Elaine is like astrology transits look good for Harry in October. Of course, it's always going to look good. It's when our intention and our energy, etc. So, um, where did that go? I'm up here clicking, looking. Joan, I noticed I've been a member for 1 year and 20 days. Well, I so appreciate you, Joan. I really do. Did I miss a? It usually shows. Oh, there it is. Is that it? No, Mrs. S. Oh, Lord. I got a message from my boss. Whew. Okay. Let me see if it came on the other side. Oh, it did. Okay. So Joan, I was gonna say, yeah, it would. I thought I had missed something on StreamYard because that can happen. But thank you so much for being a channel member. I so appreciate it for the 1 year and 20 days. That's an awesome milestone. So thank you, Lady T. Hello there. Okay, let me highlight this. My God, 22 months. Seems like yesterday. No regrets in this mess. VS speaks. Love you to the moon and back. To you too. Love you too. I do have to kind of pause and hold, clutch the pearls just lightly. So, but thank you for the support. It's been wonderful, and I'm glad you're happy to continue to be a channel member. Rosa Via speaks. If it's up to Egghead, yeah, we'll make it loose. Okay. Um, Hopefully he's not on the deciding committee, but maybe they'll keep him occupied with the boys, at the games and stuff. Okay, C Mac. I've been you can vote multiple times. Okay. Cool. That's good information to know. Oh, there you go, Sherry. Where is it? My screen keeps jumping as these comments, but I love y'all. Okay. Just voted. Um yeah. Ami, how are you? Okay. Hopefully I haven't missed anybody. Just chalk it up to the eyes, and I'm trying to kind of move along through here and make sure I don't miss something on the. Let me see. You love when I sing? Oh yeah, no. Not on live mic. You'll hear the recordings. Y'all are being kind. My husband's like, they do not enjoy your singing. Gwen, Cookies and Cream is saying, Gwen, I feel you. The whole ungodly family is getting on my last nerve with their asinine BS. Oh, I'm sure you all have seen it. I have some too. I probably will cover for the squad. They probably have seen it all. Let's see. Elaine, wow. Megan's trans is also a rock and support her good deeds, especially for minorities. Should be good times, good times. Yes. All right. Whew. Let me. You laughing at me? Wellness with Frugal Mama. Yeah. He's brutally honest. One reason I love him, but yeah, sometimes it hurts. I'm like, just admit it. You love my voice. He's like, no, that's a no. Hi, Educate. How are you? Hello, the Bud Files. How you doing? Good to see. Ooh, my lord, Mrs. S. Don't start something. Money well spent returns a oh, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Y'all are so sweet and kind. I do. I swear. Okay. This is for you. You're making it rain, 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 rain down on me. Mwah. Thank you so very much. Wow. Love it. Love you. Thank you so much. Okay. Let me get into this stuff so we can move right along. Right along. Right along. Um let me unhighlight. Okay, and then come back over. So it's not captured all up in the middle of some of this stuff. So Better Up had Uplift 2023. Don't know if many of you attended. My work has been a little bit crazy. You know, if I can get to the point that, YouTube becomes the primary, I will, yeah, tell them to kick rocks. So Woohoo. It's coming one day soon is coming. So you see Better Up CIO. See, he has a title, y'all. He don't need the royal ones, although he is styled and known by Prince Harry, the Duke of Sussex, because that's who he is. Okay. With Better Up, co-founder and COO Eduardo Medina, and I'm gonna butcher this name, I know. Patgonia, Chief People and Culture Officer, Teresa Richard at Uplift. So they had that, and I even forgot to mention. I remember that was coming up, and that one got by me. But I love the picture of Harry. Try to try to cosplay that space. Try to match that. I'm a rich man, happy, well loved look. Bet you can't space. Bet you can't. Oop, I'm not in trash time yet. Okay, wait a minute. All right, so I spoke on that October 10th. Harry and Meghan will be in New York City. None of that energy from the last trip will even be able to come near them. I'm speaking positivity to them, through them. Yes. So this is going to be a great event. What's a guy from MTV or VH1? I see his face, and maybe it's mentioned here, but he's also going to be involved. I know Project Healthy Minds now. You'll see in Trash Time. Okay, so October 10th, they'll be there, and they are representing Archewell Foundation, and I think it's just awesome. Yes, their segment of this is sold out. I've been trying to find a link to see if there's a virtual for us to attend, because we have to be able to click the link and be able to go in and listen to them. I know that there will hopefully will be audio released at a later point, but yeah, their segment is sold out. Yeah. So the Archewell Foundation's Parents Summit and its mental wellness in the digital age. We know how critical that is. It's just kind of poignant that especially Meghan would be taking part in this particular segment, especially given all that she has been through online cyberbullying space. I see you out there doing nothing. Okay, Squatty Corner. Um, yeah, this was the first comment actually dropped, and I was like, oh, okay. Again, I don't know why YouTube or StreamYard clears out. It's probably YouTube, the comments prior to the stream starting. It's like it refreshes every so many hours, but Paul Charles dropped it, and I was just like, "Oh, okay, let me put this in for Saturday and just hello VS, happy Monday to you all." And then October 2nd, let's hope it will be in October to remember for Harry and Meghan. And I thought, "Oh, that's so sweet." So, yeah, very very kind. Let me get to my pre-trash, which is just showing you some of the hashtags that are trending on the app formerly known as Twitter. Princess Meghan, Sussex Squad, and We Love You, Harry and Meghan. So you know when those, usually when you see those trending, yeah, the Rangers are acting up, and then this is our way to kind of, as Church and Molly would say, be slapping them back. So, all right. Suits is still breaking records. So, um, y'all know. I did have a friend like I fell asleep. People keep telling me this. I'm like, okay, you have to you have to stay with it a little bit. But I'm a little biased when it comes down to Megan. But Suits is breaking records and it's holding its spot. And mhm. Kudos. I'm happy for all of them and those royalty checks that should be hitting. Um, oh, I think okay. So I shared this on Thursday and just had asked, like this quote squatty, because I'm putting it in quotes, was concerned about Megan and her old life, blah, blah, blah. Well, there were pictures or a picture released. Um, Someone had went to LA vacation, happened to run into Megan out and took a selfie with her with the friends. And you know Megan is living her best life. And squatties don't need to worry just because you may not see every aspect, nor should you want to see every aspect of their life. Their life is good and happy and joyous, and the less people looking in, the better. Okay, that's just my 2 cents. All right. So before we get to trash time, I'm going to look at the comments. It's almost 60 of them. So, whew, lordy. Let me look. Um, Church Nelly. Okay. It is Mental Health Wellness Day. I think that's what it's termed. I should look at the thing. So that's why. So Church Nelly's like, kids, they're having an event on the same day. Yeah, but it's never a competition. Best of luck to them, whatever they're going for. Mhm. Excuse me while I take a sip of my tea. We know where impact in the initiatives will blossom from. There in New York City. So okay. All righty. Let me see. Joan Church Nelly, right? They have no original brains in their heads. They always attach themselves to, yeah. Well, being that it's like, let me look at this again. Let me bring up this particular. So it's World Mental Health Day. I really think it's kind of hypocritical of them to be over the ones in the UK to even be involved when you did nothing to help your sister-in-law who came and asked for help. Mental health. Just told your brother to go get help, which is not really helping. Um, but okay. I just need to go on and get into trash time. I can see y'all are just right there. Carson Daly, thank you very much. I just saw the name and scrolled. Thank you, Sherry. Thank you, Sherry. Truly, went right out. I could see his face. I always thought he was a good-looking guy. So, I'm not fooling with Gwen. I see that comment. Gods of Dots, how are you, sir? Good to see you come out of the clouds and say hello. Any sports buffs, you really should check out his channel. Okay, so let's see. Um, mm. Cookies and cream. How could Sir Peg-a-Lot and Miss Pretzel Stick McMumbles supposedly advocate for mental health? There you go. When they're actively participating and driving Meghan to suicidal ideations, these jackasses need to stop. Well, all that because I know I just said that, and it's just so hypocritical. Like you really don't care. There's so much going on in that country. I mean, if they really cared, excuse me, they could stay busy for a long time and not even concern themselves with what the couple in Montecito, California, thousands of miles away, are doing. But, they have to cosplay life. So, Connie Balmer, how are you? All right. let me go on and hit the trash time because as I'm reading the comments, y'all are like, we're there. You need to catch up to us, which I do love. Y'all are like, we're not playing with you. VS, get to it. Let's go. We need our trash time. So let me just say what I say. If all hearts and minds, here we go. It's your favorite time. Trash time. Trash time. Trash time. Now, I had to take a sip of my tea before I get started. So, I just have to say, if the persons or person behind the parody accounts of space and cosplay on the app formerly known as Twitter, if you ever listen to this, you're a gem. You truly are a gem because you're calling out the crazy and the hypocrisy in such a manner that, yeah, I'm surprised that the Rangers haven't come for the accounts yet, but I'm sure they will. So this is a parody account. Let me just say it again in case somebody just sees it and immediately runs with it. It's Kate Middleton parody account. I'd like to announce I faked my pregnancy. There is no way a pregnant woman can crouch down in heels. I'm sorry for deceiving everybody. And so they show a picture from one of the tabloids. Heavily pregnant Kate keeps casual. Don't have the whole screenshot, but I fell out laughing because I was like, ooh, the derangers are going to go crazy. But they've always said that about Meghan. How can she crouch down? There was a picture of her at SmartWorks. They went bonkers. She can't be that pregnant and crouched. She was at church and did the same thing as, you know, we see cosplay. And they were like, there's just no way someone that's pregnant could do that. And, we as squad went rounds with people just explaining, just because you're pregnant doesn't mean that you can't do that. And remember, Meghan is into yoga, so agility is she's got that down. But yeah, these parody accounts are just too funny. If you're on the app, you really should kind of follow them. So I'm just going to share because I don't know what is going on, but I found some of the wording a little interesting. So um, this sports team, Matty Cash, quote, he, Prince William, likes to be around the lads because he is a massive Villa fan. He knows all of our names and our nicknames, everything. He is a proper supporter who loves coming here. There's so much that I could say about this, but I'm just going to let the picture stand for itself. And the comments under it were hilarious because they were like, nobody looks happy in the picture. What are you talking about? But I see he has the token one that's sitting. I mean, there's so much. There's a lot. Them fans are just disgusting sometimes at these matches, and so he's even tried to call it out, and they've called him and told him to shut up. But he likes to be around the lads. I bet he does. And then he got big because of this and this next one that I'm going to show, um, which, shows him with, I guess for Black History Month, they're showing these certain pictures. I don't know. I'm just saying. Um, yeah, I'm not even reading the rest of that because it's just bogus. But mhm, he's a true supporter of the lads. But if you're a lassie, he throws his middle finger up. Okay. Moving on. Y'all all know where I'm going. Well, most of you. I shouldn't say all of you now. Some listen and they're lost. You have to be a squatty. Maybe one day I'll give you a crib sheet. He knows who I'm speaking to. So you'll understand who I am referring to. So the loving couple. Space and cosplay. The loving couple. I showed this on Thursday. I just wanted to leave it in because, as this says, sounds like William and Kate are going to be half in and half out. Yeah. Um, I'm not sharing anything on their events. When they happen, they happen. If I see him in the timeline, I see him in the timeline. But Creepy Goopies he can keep hanging with the lads. Okay. Now, Woody Woot, there's some heavy protection for Woody Woot because for articles from certain papers to be removed with regard to the investigation, when they papers report on other investigations, it's just kind of ironic. Hopefully, you're on the app because if there's an article you want to see, that it's usually archived by a squatty, and then we can just get it so that the tabloid does not get any additional clicks. So the Guardian, Mirror, and the Daily Star deleted the articles. I think there was, I don't know if cease and desist letters, as we have here in the US, were sent, but as it says, somebody is protecting that's well above that 38,000, crowdfunding. I don't know if that number went up since all of his issues happening. He's lost his job and jobs, I should say, and all that stuff. So his giggity gigs are up, and um, yeah. So he said this is what they have on the screen when he was live, and it's just no spin, no bias, no censorship. But yet you had your attorneys or whomever have the Guardian, Mirror, and the Daily Star pull down articles regarding an investigation into you. No censorship. Okay. Sure, Woody Woo. They're coming for you. As well as whomever else those other men are that are being investigated as well from GB News. So some interesting things must have been going on there. He probably had hidden. Okay, let me stop. All right, moving on. So a little. The lady in black is kicking ass. I'm just saying. I want to say that was you, C Mac. That was like I need to. I need Megan's ancestors to help me out a little bit. So this gentleman we know, AS. Whew, almost said something about another hall. Let me keep on moving. So he's having issues with his eyes and just begging for help and all this other stuff. And, sir, when we tried to tell you to leave Megan alone, but you kept coming at her, kept coming at her, kept coming at her. May the force be with you. Because you, amongst your other clowns that are in this car, this woman, this beautiful woman in black, is whooping the wheels off of you. If you don't understand that the ancestors, okay, I'm just saying. You all are finding out one by one. Yeah, getting. That's all I'm gonna say. There's an old saying: "The proof is in the pudding." As a child, never understood. As an adult, I'm like, I get it now. Okay. Those are all the little tidbits. I don't know if you have anything, but I'm going to jump in the comments. Feel free to share with me if you've heard some other stuffuses, and we'll go on. Let's see. Celeb Bitchy did a great analysis on Broomstick earlier this morning. There's so many nicknames for that woman. Sometimes I feel bad, but then again, hey, that's what she brought upon herself. So I'll have to go out there and look and see. It'll take a little time if I'm online. So let me go on and I'll have to go out there and look and see. Church Nelly kids, they don't have the capability to house those two idiots. The Joker isn't as bad as those. Oh, Lord. Okay. Lady T, W and K need to seek mental health services instead of being a part of just saying, yeah, they do. And a lot more people are really looking back at the cosplaying that is happening because I'm seeing pictures from like 2018 and 2019, and it is kind of like your cosplay playing even. I mean, mind you, I think some of us took pause when cosplay was in the picture at the christening of Archie, and just really you had to kind of align with the color that Diana was. It's very creepy, just very creepy. You had your youngest child wearing the outfit that Harry wore on his first appearance on the balcony when it was your third child's first appearance. Why didn't you put him in the outfit that your oldest son wore? It's like I'm sure they did that because they were too scared that at some point Archie would be on the balcony. You'll never have to worry about that. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. Okay. Um, Elaine, visualize a white light all around the Sussex family, and they will always be safe, even from the rising hate caused by 45. Yes. Who is also catching it from the lady in black. Because let me just go on and move on. Lottie, would William and Kat be speaking someplace on that day? Probably. Now, I don't know about her. I'm sure he'll say something, but, you know, spotlight has to be on him if they're together. Now, I don't know if they're doing anything jointly or separately. I'm sure they'll sync up the rides and make it look. In fact, I did. Now, let me just see, because I think I had some other items. Maybe I forgot to pull them in. Hold on one moment, please, because I might have forgotten to pull some other tidbits in, because it was something about a helicopter, and they showed up someplace. You know how I do. If I don't remember to come back in here. Okay. Oop, oop, yep. Um, oh yeah. Oh, there's some more stuff for trash. Oh yeah, for trash time. Ooh, I almost messed up. Look at that. Okay, there's about maybe 6 or 7 things, maybe 8. Um, it's loading. Okay, y'all forgive me. I was like, I thought I had more than this. Okay. Thank you for triggering my memory. Joan, in math, a plus and a minus equals 0. They cancel themselves out all the time. Bravo. Bravo. That is the truth. They cancel each other out. His, shining head and her. Let me let me stop. That's not the only reason Payheg likes to be around the lads. Now, Church Nelly, I said all that with reading between the lines. You know better now. Okay, so we already went through on Thursday with ping pong, and that's how they started the kickoff for Black History Month, which a lot of people were like, how is that correlating with? I even said it, I didn't understand it. So let me see if I can get these in any particular order. If not, they're going to be a little disjointed. But I did see this headline, and I had to laugh because I saw it this morning. Why is Prince Harry a bigger royal pariah than Prince Andrew? Oh, F off. Because that's what the royal family wants him to look like. if they spoke about and allowed the press to talk about Andrew, he would be the pariah. And at one point he was. I remember that what was that porn star he was hooked up with? I can't think of her name, but I know somebody will drop it. So I mean at that time that was like scandalous. Little did they know that was probably a cover. Anyway, let me go on. Let me see what this one. Oh yeah, here they go. They're going to host a World Mental Health Day forum. Isn't that lovely? I saw that. I was like, oh Lord, here we go. Only because it's World Mental Health Day is the only reason why. Because we've not heard, not that any of us are checking, but heads together. Hello. That was something that Harry and Meghan left you a gem and you've done nothing with it. Okay. Even did that silly promo and still nothing with it. Let me see. Okay. Let me finish them out and then I'll skewer this last person. Okay. So here's Leeds. So Leeds West Academy. How this came, somebody must have replied because I was like, well, why am I even seeing this? But okay. Exciting news. So let me drop the banner for a second. So you'll see this was yesterday. Exciting news, the Princess of Wales made a surprise visit, landing on our fields via helicopter. Okay, traveling via helicopter. hmm Um, thanks. The environment thanks you, you know, because since y'all always are talking about it, I'm shocked this was even out because they usually try to hide when they're traveling via helicopter. But oh, okay. And then I said, oh, you're not slick. I see this picture. I see the picture with the chain link fence. I don't know what it is with these dang folks and these chain link fence, but um, she's not trying to touch their hands though. She likes fences. She likes chains. You surmise that in your minds. But there's such a large group of children trying to clamor to get to her. They're just trying to climb over that fence. They all look so uninterested. Woo, they look so uninterested. So, tis life, tis life, right? Let me see, what is this one? Oh, here's the cosplaying that took place. I need y'all to cut it out. So we knew she showed up at this refugee because that's that gray outfit, that cosplay. I'm not talking about Meghan. Meghan, we saw during the Invictus, the picture of with Meghan kneeling and speaking with a medal winner um, after the Invictus game that had taken place, her and Harry there. And then you have Miss PR Wonder having her picture taken with someone else in a weird show right on the heels of Invictus. So, and I think what you see on the screen, who is copying who here? Who is real, genuine, caring person between those two? Coincidence that Kate's PR team decided this photo opportunity soon after the Invictus games. It's just every little thing. So this last person that I want to skewer, mhm, I think it's some blackfishing going on, and that's what I'm gonna stick with because just given some of the articles that this person has written. So I see this, Prince Harry's curated public image is tanking, royal expert. So um, his public image isn't tanking. Maybe in your minds it is, but okay. He's done nothing that would cause it to tank. Hell, when he had that Vegas trip, it sure didn't tank then. I'm just saying. So nothing now that he's married to a biracial American should make it tank anymore. Mhm. In fact, it has soared. The best thing for Harry was Meghan coming along. Mhm. Checking his timeline on Instagram, and there was a Snapchat. What is it? Snapchat that was shared. So from there, history has now been made. Yeah. So I see this and I see the name. I don't remember this person, so I'm like, let me Google, see who this is, because according to the royal expert and broadcaster, I was like, oh, here we go. Harry's popularity seems to be going downhill. Where are you looking? Um, no, Lord, thank you for saving me. Okay, so this is the author of that. hmm she's multi tabloids, which is why I really feel that it's blackfishing going on. So these are some of the articles that she has written. Reparations for slavery and feed a culture of only feeds a culture of victimhood. Toxic race theory has no place in modern Britain. And then why I can't forgive Meghan and Harry for their claims of racism. I'm guessing it says in the UK. Bitch, please. Like really, please. Please, please, and please. So now you're calling yourself a royal what? Mm-hmm. 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 Mm. Number one, leave Harry out of your crazy, twisted mind. He don't want you. He doesn't want you. He has the best thing that ever happened in his life, and so he's happy, he's content, and all that. You're. I truly wonder if this is not someone else writing and just sticking your picture on it. There was some, Black Lives Matter articles too, and I'm just thinking it's a little black fishing going on over there. Since we know that does occur, so Esther, yeah. Mm, mm. I'm just gonna. I don't want to lose my situation, my channel right now, so I'm just gonna be like, bitch, the lady in black's coming for you for real, real, for real, real. Yeah. hmm And for whomever else is behind writing those articles, because I just don't believe that you could be that dumb. But then again, that's what I said on Thursday. I'm side-eyeing a lot of the Brits of color because some of them are as nutty as can be. So, woo. Alrighty, let me get over here. Now I'm done with trash time. Okay, that probably fueled you all. Woo! Lord of mercy. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. Kids, church Nelly, don't forget H has seen beyond the veils. And so has Megan. Yes. Black Queen, how are you? Shutter Isle is so steep in mediocrity. Megan's excellence is so deeply offensive to them, so mind boggling. The woman wrote a letter and said, I'm here, I'm ready to work for you. Put me to work. And that freaked them out. Of course, going to New Zealand and that balcony welcome that they just that was the end of end alls, and those that are thin skinned, thin lipped, no as having losing their hair, big teeth, individuals over there that have these titles that think that makes them something that really doesn't. Mhm. um, just bigger grifters, if you ask me, just bigger grifters. Gwen, the black people who grin at that idiot is absolutely crazy. Oh, but there's some that don't grin, and I just love it when they catch the picture. Oh, I shared on Thursday. That woman in black is not playing. Okay. They're gonna keep on. They're gonna keep on. Mm. Diane, Her Royal Highness Meghan's ancestors don't mess around. They'll send you straight to ICU with GoFundMe. With GoFund appeals unheard. Okay, so I'm just saying, like, squad, we tried to tell y'all, like, leave her alone. Just stay out of it. Leave her. She's done nothing to, especially, the derangers, but she's done nothing even to the media people that write the horrendous stuff. Now, when the real deal comes out, everybody that is over there that claims to be a journalist should just walk off the job or be fired on the spot, because you had this information, but you've had to sit on it, or you were scared to be a true journalist and just go for the bang shang. Yeah. Joan, yet they don't know about you reap what you sow. Woo! I saw that scripture all up and down on AS's this is where I am and please help and pray and all. We tried to tell you, sucker. Okay. Well, Dolores William is also being protected. The flames are getting too close to home with Dan Wooten. In more ways than one. Mhm. Mm. Mm-mm-mm. Mrs. S, they effed with the bull and now they're getting the horns. There you go. And if you've ever watched coverage of running of the bulls, yeah, I cheer for the bull. Is that bad? Just knowing the intention at the end of it all, yeah, I cheer for the bull. And as they're going down the street, I cheer for all the bulls. Yeah. I don't know who would be crazy enough to do that, but okay. Raffaella, because HRH Prince Henry married Queen Meghan, biracial, shameful. That one aspect, I'm sure if she had been, a blonde American, they may have gotten over that, even if she was an actress, because Sophie Winkleman is married to a cousin and is part of the royal family. So what's the big whoop-de-doo? So it can't be acting. And I think Peter's ex-wife, has anybody seen that woman, by the way? I'm just asking for a friend. We know how exes. Okay, let me move on. Elaine, Megan's family is class beyond class, except the Markle branch. Samantha may be quiet because she is sick with MS. Go to the next comment, because it will not be nice what I say about that one there. She brings all that back to her, and that's probably why she has what she has. Okay, moving. That's about as nice as I can be. Lottie, they better leave Megan alone because them Nigerian ladies don't play. The lady, she's got a whole lot. Just plus the energy from squatties is just, yeah. Mm, 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 mm. Lorna. VS, have you noticed that when DW smiles, he looks like Jack Nicholson's Joker character from the Batman movie? No, I haven't noticed that, but now that's probably all I will. I'll see. I rarely see him smile now. When I have seen him smile, it's contrived. It's not like a real, This is the dude that took someone else's flowers and then it took 4 takes for him to get the right feel or look for the video or picture he was trying to get when the queen passed away, so he can go play a deck of cards. Okay, let me say it like that. Mina, karma, the ancestors, and not least, we all know that the Queen of Hearts is doing her job as well. Yeah, I wonder if they had the nerve to go through that tunnel when they were in Paris. I do. I wonder if they had the nerve to go through that. He should be haunted every single moment of his life. Okay, kids. VS Lady Katie mumbles pretzel. Kate, copy Kate. The list is long with the nickname. Yeah, I know. I see that. I see the list is very, very, very long. I know I'm way behind in comments. Y'all know how I do. Hello, Dolores Sims. How are you? I see your name. Um, Sis Hilda, if you're out there and you're listening, hi to you. I don't see your spams, but I could have missed it when I'm skipping, as I'm doing right now. Um, Lorna, New York Post is a Murdoch paper. They create lies. Yeah, well, lie is his first, middle, last name. Black Queen, nice try, demons. You have to mention him to get clicks to afford your dinner. Well, okay. Little Mac, Esther K is missing a K in her name. If you get my drift, well, missing a few of them. Yes. So I think she's another one who married as Meghan did. Someone that's non-melanated and thinks that because she's in the UK, they just have this thing. I don't know. She got him. She got him. Meghan's got him. Deal with it, y'all. Let me see. Black Queen is saying, "Oh, okay. If you haven't already done so, please take the time to like, share, and subscribe. Turn on notifications, and become a member if you are able. Appreciate the support. Thank you, Black Queen. Thank you, thank you, thank you. It's so sweet." Whoa, Gwen, the people absolutely love Harry. Yeah, so I'm just not understanding, I guess, when she looks in the mirror, that's, you know, what she sees going downhill. Diane, they've been lying about Sussex failures 4 years and think people will believe just because they say it. Yet Spare is #1 in UK and still global bestseller. Invictus, big success and all touched golden. Exactly. Especially with the games having the coverage that it did this year. Just that was one of the best things that could have happened. Um, squatties were loving it, but yeah, it's just thank you, Tier. That's what I say. Esther is another ghostwriter, yeah, because you can have thoughts on certain situations and such, but some of that is just a little bit much. And now that I know that they do pay melanated writers to put their pictures on articles that the non-melanated write, you can just tell the tone and the tinge and it just stinks of moving on. Let me see. Elaine, Camilla, and Kate have an ongoing hate feud that the press dares not acknowledge. Harry and Meghan offer a smokescreen to hide the truth from folks. People aren't as dumb as they might think. You gin up hate on, more so Meghan. Harry's gotten his dose of it, but um, it's more so directed at me. Like, how dare you? And when I hear people even reference she's the Yoko Ono, and I'm like, are you stupid? Like, are you stupid? No, she's not. Okay. Uh, Let me see, Diane. As Harry just said in a recent clip, he and Meghan never imagined they would achieve the level of success they have in so short an amount of time. The numbers don't lie. Exactly. Their backs were against the wall in a sense, since, funding for Harry and security for Harry was being cut. And that security, of course, being that Meghan's his wife, covered her, although the father financing didn't cover her. Like, that's still mind blowing to me, especially all them headlines when they continue to put price tags to the clothes that she wears when it wasn't taxpayers buying it. But yet you have nothing to say about the very expensive and hideous outfits that cosplay buys. Since I hope she's buying, because if we find out she's getting free gifts, ooh, that now we know the articles that were written when it came down to Meghan. So let us not go back to the receipt vault, because we can do that if it becomes necessary. Joan, what's hilarious is that Harry and Meghan don't ever respond to the hater. That enrages the haters even more. Yeah. Her half older sibling, allegedly, um, because a sibling, anyway, she gets more enraged because she's not getting that. Narcissists are like that, but she's not getting any clips, any letter written back to her unless it's through an attorney. Very smart move on Megan's part, like dead silence. Like you're not, no, mm-mm. No, 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 no. Hey, Vinny, how are you? Let me see. Mrs. S. While everyone is busy paying attention to the Sussex's business, Peter's ex-wife slipped under the radar and got the heck out of Dodge, never to be seen or heard from again. I kind of chuckle, but then again, I know they have young daughters, so, mm, but I guess that helps. He can go on selling milk, which, thank you, Baron, because I never even picked up Longleaf was that castle that you see in the background, but got milk. That's all he can say. Got milk. Cookies and cream at Joan. Exactly. They're too stupid that they're only canceling themselves. They're giving themselves a self inflicted wound, speaking of space and cosplay. Matthews, how are you? Let me see. What do Dan Wooten have on William and the royal family? Woo chow. Well, we don't know specifically, but I'm sure it's the dirt of the dirt. But based on some of the dots that we've sort of kind of, or should I say, I kind of sort of connected and presume, um, there were the rumors that were dropping and articles and tweets and everything that you could see being dropped about an affair. And then he got a court order to shut that all down. And shortly after, Woody Woot got um, the goods on them stepping back. So there is a connection, and we know um, first name Jason, last name don't give a okay, don't give an off. Yeah. So there's connections, buddies, fellows, partners, whatever. So they got goods on him. So and he's squirt, and he'll do whatever to protect it. Why? When his father, which to me would be, I don't think. Well, I'm going to say this, but y'all, hopefully you get. I don't think space could have done anything as wild and freaky as that phone recording that we have of his father with his now wife, who was then the mistress, wanting to be a sanitary product. Like I can't even wrap my head around if I say if there's anything as wild as that going on. But he needed a court order to shut it down. Privacy. He went under the human rights, privacy. He can have privacy. He likes the peas. And I'm gonna move on. Okay, I might need to end this. I might need to end this. Whoa, Little Mac, what is this? Why is Sia living in the U.S.? Why didn't she stay in the UK if there's no racism there? Isn't her husband a member of upper class? These people telling themselves. Um, you would have to ask her. She would never give you probably a right answer, but I think she felt a little bit of what, just a little bit of what Meghan may have, just a little bit, in that our children weren't well accepted, that's for sure. But she should have looked and seen that those upper ranks don't go too much for that. I mean, look um, at Longleat, the family that lives there, and he had to Lord Bath. I think he's Bath or Marchioness. I'll just say the Marchioness. That's her title, whatever his title is. And he basically cut off his mother because when he got engaged to her, His mother had very racist things to say about the bloodline being tainted and et cetera, et cetera. And he wound up cutting his mother off. She wasn't invited to the wedding, has not even, to my knowledge, to this day, seen their children. One of which was born by a surrogate here in the U.S., but um, has not seen, they've not seen their grandma on their father's side. So he did the right thing. So someone who has almost like a parallel life to Harry, I mean, mind you, he's still in the UK, but to have cut your family off or your mom and anyone else that wanted to act crazy, um, yeah, it's kind of crazy, crazy, crazy. All right. Let me just look at a few more comments and then I'm over an hour and you know how I like to not go too long. Dolores, do most of the squatties know Rupert Murdoch has written articles about Meghan in the tabloid newspapers for the last 6 years, every single day, never missing a day. He's obsessed. He's obsessed. Now, he may not have personally done it, but he's given the okay, as has the person, his spawn, who took over for him, has also, because he was running operations for a while before officially. Mm-hmm. So, um, yeah, he was obsessed. Lottie, that was nasty. Charles wanted to be a sanitary product. He did. We all read the transcript and or heard it. So the call. So yeah, um, talk about phone tapping. Hmm. So they can't say that that didn't happen because we have no child, please. Mrs. Askins complained of racist treatment when she went to the hospital to lay her. Woo! She should have stayed over there. She told Meghan that Meghan should have stayed. She should have stayed her arse right there. But until the shit's thrown in your own face, you don't realize it. So I guess she didn't like the smell and taste of it. Hmm. Did her husband follow her? Just asking for a friend. Not that I give two hoots because I don't really care for that individual. Okay. Dolores, Connie Balmer, yes, and he's making millions of dollars bashing and bullying and abusing and lying daily. Oh, you must be talking about Murdy Mertz, who's now retired, and now his son will take over and do the same. Mm-mm-mm-mm. Yeah, that caught me. I'm like, okay, read along. Yeah, I think she's had a second, hasn't she? She just couldn't wait. Oh, tear, tear. Let me see if I still have that in here. Warning, warning. This next clip, warning. But it goes with this comment. Charles is a freak. I had so many comments. That was triggering. Oh my gosh. I tried to warn y'all. But yeah, he is that tier. A freak. He says it all with his mouth. Woo! And on that note, I think I will say goodbye now. Y'all. Woo. I have to share that good stuff with y'all. Come on now. Diane, that wasn't a good enough warning. What you need, like a hardcore alert, like when the freaks come? Mm. Oh, it's something you will remember that. I don't even want to know what he was talking about or to whom he was talking to. Yeah, don't want to know. I think that's even before he met, or I shouldn't even say met, groom Diana. Let me say it like that. Moving on. Mrs. S, he's a freak, super freak. Yeah. Diane, that's his screensaver. Probably. I'm sure it is the consorts. I'm sure it's the consorts. If she even remembers, after several thrown back that she remembers that's who he is. Yeah. I'm not. I'll just let folks read it, but I'm not. Kids, why do that to us on a Saturday? Why? Just so you come back for more. Oh, y'all know I love y'all. Y'all know I love y'all. Okay, so I am gonna to call it quits because that's the best way to end it. Love you all. Please be safe out there. Please wear your mask when you're in large public settings because yes, the bug is spreading, and I have family members that are sick currently in Maryland. So just be safe out there, please, please, please. Love you all. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. I need to look up here. I have a star. I have a star. Okay, Alan, let me, Lord. In my opinion, they are not participating in mental health. They are showing why help is so important. Bravo! Alan, bravo. Especially if she shows up in outfit cosplaying Megan's one that Megan has worn. Woo. Okay. Thank you for the love and the message. Yes. And this is for you. You're making it rain, 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 rain down on me. Thank you so very much. Please take care of yourselves again. I'm glad I did not miss this message. I almost did. As Connie Balmer. Connie Balmer says, bye, squatties. Bye, everyone. Those in the clouds, thank you for being here. Please be sure to hit the thumbs up on the way out if you didn't hit it on the way in. Subscribe if it's your first, second, third, fourth time here hanging out. Hit the notification bell so that you know when I do go live or do an upload. And be seeing you around the YouTube halls. See ya! Hey, Joseph. Miss Viv. Lottie, don't start today. I have to interrupt only because I see the super sticker before I am ending. This is for you. You're making it rain, 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 rain down on me. Thank you for the super sticker, Lottie. I appreciate the love. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you.